All right, we're gonna get started here in a few minutes. I'm just getting it fired up to give everybody a chance to join in and give Paul Senior a chance to fire up his Facebook as well. If you guys aren't aware, Orange County Choppers moved to Florida this year. We actually broke the news on the Biker Dad blog last year at the end of the year, and I see Paul Tuttle is watching now, so he'll be joining us in a moment. We broke the story last year that Orange County Choppers was moving to Florida. We did an interview with Mr. Tuttle back then, and he is joining us now. So we're going to pop him on and let him join. All right, it's taking a moment to add him, and then we'll get started here. But we are talking to Paul Tuttle Sr. from Orange County Choppers. They moved to Florida this past year, and they are going to have their first big reveal this weekend, and we're going to be down there for that. And so, as soon as he pops up on this, we'll get started with him. I'm just going to look at it on the page on my computer to see what it looks like. See, it's giving me a little bit of glitchiness, so just bear with us. We'll hopefully get him on here momentarily. Meantime, just if you want to know what's going on with the link, with what's going on this weekend, it's in the link. There we go, we got him now. All right, it's technology. Sometimes we got to figure it out. Everybody, welcome Mr. Paul Tuttle Sr. You all know who he is. He's a famous bike builder, reality show star, and now a proud resident of the state of Florida, which I have right there because it's one of the states I've lived in the past as well. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, man.
This is awesome, and I'm really looking forward to. This is the second time we met on Facebook. I'm looking forward to meeting you for real this weekend in Tampa, or Clearwater actually. But tell us what's going on this weekend, and then we'll get back into your move down to Florida a little bit.
Well, there's a couple things going on. There is the grand opening, which is I'm super excited about, and then there's the Dream Chopper, the fellow that won. So that'll be unveiled on Saturday night, and Friday night will be the grand opening for the restaurant. A lot going on, man.
Yeah, so tell us about the Dream Bike a little bit. It's I believe your first Florida unveil, and you're building it. You built it for a good cause too, correct?
Yeah, we actually we did very well with it, and the person that won the bike, he'll be here tomorrow night for the unveil also. But we raised money for the SPCA that me and Joan are she's president, I'm vice president, and we're very big on rescuing animals, and so they raised with the Dream Chopper, I think we raised, like, for the SPCA $260,000. It's not too bad. Not too shabby.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. So yeah. Tell us why you're a big supporter of the SPCA.
I've been an animal guy all my life. Right now we're living in Brooksville, Florida, which is up north from here, and we have a farm there. We have all rescued animals. We have cows and horses and pigs and dogs. So we've been involved 30-something years in rescuing animals.
That's awesome. Good work with that. And yeah, almost $270,000 is a pretty insane amount. I'm sure that's going to keep them rolling for quite a while.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
So I know you're unveiling the bike this weekend, but can you give us a little bit of teaser what we might expect
on the bike?
Yeah,
it's kind of a bobber style bike, but I think the unique part of it is going to be when you see the paint job on it, because he was a military guy and he has tattoos all over his arms on different various things and that involve the military, and we incorporated that paint into the bike, so the paint job is totally unique.
Well, that sounds awesome. I can't wait to see on Saturday. And then, so tell us, for those who haven't read the story in depth, what exactly did you guys bring to Clearwater? What are we going to see when we come down there this weekend?
Well, I've seen we did the show, so I had 20 years of memorabilia, and then of course the bikes that were shown on the show. So every wall in the whole restaurant has some type of, we have the fireman 911 wall there that people are going to really love. We still have the fireman bike, POW bike. We have a lot of the bikes that were seen on TV, but I think you're going to find that the memorabilia, it's like I said, it's 20 years and all the walls are covered. So I think that when you walk into the place, it's going to be, I think that everybody's going to be excited when they see all that memorabilia.
Awesome. And you picked the location strategically because it's right next to basically what's going to be one of your partners, I guess, in all of this.
Bert's Harley Davidson Barracuda. Yeah, great guy. Great
Tell us a
location.
little bit about him and those guys and what they do there.
Well, they sell Harley Davidson, and of course they do repairs, mechanic work and stuff like that, and retail. But it's a good partnership. Good people, always good to be around good people, honest people, and so I think that's gonna, everybody's gonna benefit from that.
We talked about this back in December when we talked, but why Florida? Why are you guys coming down here to the Gulf Coast? Obviously, we're happy to have you. I'm over in Alabama, not too far away, but tell us about the decision-making process when it comes to that.
Oh, I mean, listen, there's a lot of issues in New York, especially, with the COVID going on, and they shut us down for like 8 months, 9 months, and it really hurt the business, and it's a little bit more liberal, or a lot more liberal here in Florida, and the cost of living, and of course.
I lost your audio there a little bit. We can see you, we just can't hear you for some reason. It'll probably clear itself up momentarily. All right, so we lost you. If you just want to join, if you just want to ask to join again, we'll just fire you back up there once you're ready. Paul was telling me last year that a lot of it had to do with obviously riding year-round, but also the fact that Florida opened up faster than a lot of places like New York, which I believe a lot of New York is still shut down. And, obviously there's a year-round riding season in Florida as well. And I think there he is. We're going to pop him back in. Give it just a second. All right, let's go with the connection stuff again. But
yeah,
hey, fine. Everybody's used to it by now after all the year of Zooming and things like that.
But I think that, one of the things is, in New York, there's, 3 months out of the year you could ride a bike. Over here you could ride all year round. So, there's so many more bikers here than New York. And I have a little shop here on the same grounds here. So, and I have a little shop yet in New York, because right now we're 2 weeks home and 2 weeks in New York. So it's like half and half, which works out good for now. But eventually, I'd like to permanently be down this way.
So is being in Florida going to influence what kind of bikes you guys are building?
No, not really. There you go. No, not really. I mean, we kind of, we kind of switched our look a little while ago to really more old school, regular tire, no more fat tires and stretched out bikes. So we're kind of continuing to do that even here.
Cool. We were talking about the move to Florida a little bit and the reasons why, and you kind of got cut off there, but anything else you want to say about that?
No, I mean, listen, Florida is a good place to be. There's the people are always accommodating. There's, really nice people here, and all the trades that you deal with is totally different than New York. They say please and thank you. No, not later for you, bro. You know what I mean? That kind of attitude, mostly in New York, although there's good people in New York, and there's benefits to being in New York. It's just, it got to the point where it was like it was just not worth it. You know what I mean? And you know, and it seemed like this was the best place to be. You know, the governor here is just a great guy and does a lot for the area here, and he's for the working people, and so you know, all those things combined, it was I think, I know it was a great move to come down here. Plus the restaurant.
DeSantis is even one of the few who signs the motorcycle safety awareness decree every May too. So that was pretty cool that he did that.
Yeah.
And he showed up for Daytona Bike Week. When everything else was shut down across the country, they had Bike Week, and he showed up for that too. So yeah. He seems to be biker friendly as well.
Yeah, which is a good thing for me, right?
Yeah.
Or for all bikers.
And a little bit more business friendly down here as well, I would imagine, with taxes and all those kind of different things.
Yeah, like night and day. That's a huge difference, yeah.
And the beaches and everything else. So let's talk about the Discovery Channel show. Last time we talked, you said that you're going to continue that in Florida, and are they going to be part of this weekend? And how's that working? When can we see them?
No, we're really not dealing with Discovery anymore. We're looking for another network right now. So more than likely, you know, in the next maybe 6 months or so, we'll be doing TV again, but it'll be just for a different network. But we are doing digital TV with which works out pretty good.
Well, I'll search for that and put some links in the story when we post it later today to make sure to find out. Is that on YouTube or Facebook, or where are you doing it?
YouTube, mainly YouTube, yeah. Facebook, mainly YouTube.
What's the content? What kind of stuff are you putting on there?
It'll be building bikes and just, you know, everyday life. You know, a little bit about following me around and seeing what my life is really about. So it's kind of almost like a documentary show type of deal. So I think it'll be different but the same.
Yeah, the show has always been as much about your personality and your family life as it has been bikes. So obviously people are interested in all of that stuff, and it was really like the last time we talked, it was really cool seeing you and Paul Jr. kind of reconnect and all of that. How's all that going?
It's good. It's good. You know, we just can't work together. I was out to dinner the other night with him, so and on the home front, everything's good.
That's awesome. It's great to see that as a dad myself, and I'm sure a grandfather someday, to see you guys. It really made me more interested in the show again and start watching it again. So
good, yeah.
This is called Biker Dad after all, so the dad part of it's
exactly.
What else do you want to talk about this weekend, or about the shop, or anything else?
I think we covered most of it. You know, I'm really excited about this project. You know, it's for me, it's a change of life. You know, it's totally a different direction, I guess you could say, and so I'm super excited about it, and I think that the people are really going to be super excited when they see what the museum looks like, and I think that they're going to be super excited for the Dream Chopper, to unveil the Dream Chopper. So there's a lot going on, and I think that people are really going to enjoy it. You know.
Yeah, I'm definitely super excited myself, and like I said, looking forward to meeting you guys for real this Friday and Saturday, and we'll have coverage all week. We'll post a few more things throughout the week and all weekend, and it was awesome that you spent some time with us, and we really appreciate it because we know you're extremely busy this week.
Not a problem. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you, and we'll see you in a few days. Really appreciate it.
You got it. Looking forward.
And if you guys want any more information on it, there's a link in the description of this Facebook Live, and we just posted the story on the Facebook page as well. And I'm sure that you all will probably share that as well, so you guys can look for it there too, and follow Paul and Orange County Choppers on Facebook and Twitter and everything else. And we'll be covering it pretty crazy this weekend and looking forward to a good time. Thank you very much.
Good. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Same here. All right, y'all be careful out there. We'll see you on the road. Thanks again.
Bye.